Well, isn't that a tragedy? Such a wonderful beast and no one with the ability to control it.
Natsume! Release Hokuto's physical form!
Right! Release! I don't know why, but I can't do it!
Your dragon is being kept in its physical form by his force of will. And at this rate...
Unbelievable. This Tsuchimikado dragon has managed to move even my old heart. Tell me something. You won't mind terribly if I make it my familiar, will you?
How dare you!
What, are you gonna hijack it?
What is one supposed to do with a pathetic old man who's trying to take a child's belongings?
Oh, thank God.
And come on, what genius makes a building without an elevator that goes all the way up to the roof? I've only got one good leg to work with here, you know? What a beautiful view. I bet you could see Mount Fuji on a clear day.
Mr. Otomo?
Hey, Harutora! Sorry I'm late. Principal, I'm assuming I'll get overtime for this, yeah?
I might consider it this time.
Much appreciated, ma'am. Master, I am honored to meet you once again. Do you by any chance remember me at all?
Oh yes, I remember you well, son. At the time, you were focused on running away, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you were so intent on it that you threw away your own leg without much of a fight. If you were simply afraid, you would not have been able to make that decision. In fact, you could only choose that path because you were composed and had a high aptitude for assessing your surroundings. Very impressive.
I am much obliged, sir.
You did not reveal any of your tricks to me, but disappeared, leaving only a leg behind. This meant that you intended to have a rematch with me, which was rather unexpected. So you sacrificed your own limb in order to fight another day. A truly bold decision.
I am still inexperienced, Master. I'm merely trying to do what I always do, which is what I believe to be right.
Do you know I've been on this earth for hundreds of years? I'm delighted to know that there are still moments that get my blood pumping. Perhaps it's only because I have the heart of a child. I actually still enjoy a rousing magic battle, although I suppose that's all I really have left in this life. So you could say it warms my very soul. Speaking of warming things up...
Scatter!
A sound spell, and a powerful one!
Oh my, no hiding.
Hello there.
Oh, what? No way you didn't just do that! You opened Kenji Kurahashi's seal! What kind of teacher are you anyway?
One who was a magic investigator in a former life. Now listen, I'm counting on you to protect everyone with a barrier, little Miss Prodigy.
Hey, you didn't have to say that. I'd have done it anyway.
Oh, and Natsume?
Yes?
Your dragon? I'm getting it back.
Come and get me.
So be it. The changing of the 5 elements. Dance of the talismans. Order! Metal spirit begets water spirit.
Ah.
Water spirit begets wood spirit. Wood spirit begets fire spirit. This is the principle of harmonious relationship.
Oh goody, my turn to play. Now let's see. The principle of harmonious relationship. Metal begets water. Principle of rivalry. Water vanquishes fire. What do you think of that?
Rivalry. The earth vanquishes the water. Go intercept the dark water magic. Order!
Mr. Otomo!
Huh? What do you have there?
Order!
What?
Now, Natsume!
Right! Hokuto, return to me!
can't you give me just a little bit of credit, Domon? You should know by now that my specialties are exchanges of lies, bluffs, and small tricks.
Of course, you were after the Tsuchimikado dragon from the start. You always were a cocky bastard. Now I'm curious what your next move will be.
Om Marishi Sawaka!
Really? The Marishi mantra? You truly are a man who likes cheap tricks, aren't you?
God of the Eastern Sea, called Ame. Of the Western Sea, Shikuryu. God of the Southern Sea, called Kyojo. God of the Northern Sea, called Gukyu. Dispel 100 demons and exorcise disaster! Order!
Oh, the night parade of 100 demons, Imperial style. What? Wait, is that a curse? Why is there a woven bamboo cage?
I offer the green of leaves from a bamboo tree, and with their withering goes the life that has sustained them. With the ebb and flow of these tides, so shall you ebb and flow. With the sinking of this rock, be engulfed.
It can't be! Now I see why you used the Marishi mantra earlier. You were planning to use the talisman on the woven cage! I should have known! But how could I have known you would use such antiquated props? It's hard to believe there are still such ancient curses left in the Imperial style. I have to say, I'm very impressed. Even I don't know how to reverse this curse. I suppose if the connecting point is reversed, then the spell can be erased, but I can't reach your connecting point, and there's no way to reverse a one-sided magical cage. What a nasty piece of work. Time to go old school. I'll just use brute force to overpower it like a barbarian.
His energy is unreal.
It's giving me chills. So much power.
Ban un taraku kiriku aku!
Return!
Anterian soku metsu soku birari birari soku metsu me zan zan kime zan kize zan dari hion shikanshi.
No! Please, Mr. Otomo, don't do this!
Zan birari ahun setsu me soku setsu un zan zan dari.
Be careful!
Zan dari ha! I knew it, but now I finally have the proof I needed. You're not human at all. You're a rogue ghost.
This reckless plan of yours was all for the sake of proving that a theory was correct. What fun! I cannot tell you how delightful this is for me. I am completely entranced by you. Honestly, I haven't felt this way since Yako. What's your name, son?
I'm Jin Otomo.
I see. Well, on me, O mage Jin Otomo, thy magic was truly a splendid experience. Wilt thou join me and fight at my side? Magic is genuinely profound and beautiful. You seem like someone who understands that truth. Why stop at taking a peek into the depths of magic when with me, you can throw yourself in? Oh, what ecstasy. It is pure rapture. Rapture beyond anything you'll ever know.
Apologies, sir. I must refuse your generous offer. I know it may seem otherwise, but I am not desperate enough to believe the sweet talk of a dried-up old man.
How righteous you are! But I will not forgive you, Jin Otomo. Watch me shatter that holier-than-thou head of yours!
Check it out! Those are swallow whips!
Damn you, Otomo! You dare to use ready-made spells against me! After all your boasting and grandiose displays, now you wish to make a mockery of this match!
I've heard it said that the need to do everything yourself is a form of narcissism. Unlike geniuses throughout history, the rest of us normal folk have our normal ways of doing things. Relying on something man-made happens to be one of those ways, though perhaps you wouldn't understand. And you know, to tell the truth, I never cared much about competing with you in the first place.
What are you trying to do?
I'm merely thinking like a human. If my opponent is like a spirit disaster, then I need only deal with him as I would any intruder from the other side. You enjoy your little games, Dolmon, but announcing your attack was your downfall.
Wait, are those signal fires?
What? You didn't!
Yeah, I know it was kind of rude, but I'm not one to leave things to chance.
I know this! It's the Yamantaka method! I may have misjudged you, Otamo, but you are still too weak for me! You'll have to do better than this, my boy! Your Yamantaka method is a little bit sloppy. There's a distortion in the convergence of the magic. What you have just isn't enough to exorcise me!
Oh, Aku!
Help him!
Hokuto!
You okay?
I think I'm done.
Guys, he's alive! Man, that dude fights like a crazy person.
Didn't I tell you this just isn't enough?
I don't believe it.
So admirable. You drew me away in order to protect your students. You got close. Too bad, though. You drove me this far only to have it all end not as a brilliant mage, but as a teacher. That must be terribly tragic for you.
Oh, it's not that bad. You're right. Being an investigator was always exciting. And I was quite good at some of it. But honestly, I'm better with people than spirit disasters.
Huh?
Well, I guess you know the old saying, don't you? Something clever about to every man his trade. I left it all to those with the talent for it, like him.
Namu, Tengu great and small, Umana Tengu, Tengu by the thousands. First of the great Tengu, Hadagayama Taribo, Hirasan Jirabo, Kurumayama Sojiro, Hayazan Hoshibo, Yokokawa Kakukaibo, Fujisan Daranibo, 125,000! All together with Tengu appearing in every place, I call on the demons to disperse! Request complete! Hira Ken no Suwaka!
Hell yeah!
Looks like that's the end of him. See ya, Domon.
Ah, yes, I do suppose I've finally lost.
We have a few questions we'd like to ask. If you surrender quietly and agree to have your magic restrained, I can personally guarantee the safety of your spirit.
Oh, that's right. The loser must answer to the winner now.
Mr. Otamo!
Kogure!
I never would have figured schoolteacher Jin Otamo was such a skilled mage. I would have preferred another outcome, but I'll have to be satisfied with keeping Ashia's lips sealed.
I humbly present myself. I am here for the Taizan Fukun, god of the afterlife. This is terribly demeaning. After all, I'm not a familiar, I'm a disciple. Oh, come on. At least let it be a young girl in there.